Hey, it's update day. Normally when these come out, I'm usually like just sitting down, wait like ever since I see the patch notes on Friday, I end up like highly anticipating Tuesday for when the update arrives. This time was not the case, however, because I had plenty of things to distract me, such as my sore throat, which I thought it was getting better, but it seems to have been having a relapse, but it's not as bad as it was before. And also the fact that it was my brother's birthday, and on his birthday, which was last night, we got to watch Spider-Man: No Way Home. I won't spoil anything in case anyone else hasn't watched it, but let me tell ya, it made me very sad. Okay, don't know why that took so long. Ooh. Oh yeah, actually no, I saw this. There was an email showing, hey, look, there's an update coming. This is gonna be. So I saw this and I'm like, okay, that's gonna be the picture, right? Don't know why it took them this long. Why don't they just have a picture for the newest Apex they've created? Oh well, whatever. Now, I guess we just wait for it to load. I do like that picture. That's a very nice one. Okay, yep, yeah, load in. Camp Cretaceous, we know all that. New features, I've read them all. Did not change any of my things. Okay, and I have some drops to. Oh, I have lots of stuff. Okay. First things first, let me dart a few things. Okay, now I got the sense running. Oh goody, I got a Paracytops, so I can rate that later. Now what's my gift? 100 bucks? 100 bucks. And then here's like the new stuff. Oh, whoa! I keep forgetting. They always show the hollowed out, but now that I can see them up close, that Fukui Mimus looks really good. Alberto's actually, I lied before. These all look really good. Even though I said I was like pushing off Fukui Source because I didn't care about it, but I actually did really care about it. And then a bunch of new abilities. Some may work, some might not. Actually, let me read here. Remedy, I'm still a little hurt that Remedy was their chance to make a group dodge, and then they denied it. Why did they do that? Why is that like only a boss thing? Why are only bosses allowed to do that? Oh well, let's see. Now, unfortunately, unlike most of the time I would unlock one of the new creatures, but because I'm mainly focusing on Ankylose Lux, or Glowing Bumpy, I should say, I have not really been, I don't have anyone ready, at the ready. Can I look at that? Specifics. It's always, at least it's not a limited, but it always has to be a specific zone, doesn't it? Hang on, is it on the, it's probably not on the field guide, so let me just check the Jewel Toolbox to see if it's there yet. I checked, it's not there yet, so I have no idea if the Fukuisaurus specific zone is already here. That's something they should add, like zone, because even in the toolbox they say zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, but then they don't say it here. They just say, hey, it's in a specific zone. Go find it. So hang on, I could actually, if I was to open an incubator, it should be here. Yeah, there it is, right there. But unfortunately, it's probably I probably won't see it. What is this? Why am I getting? No, not yet. I'm not ready yet. Let me look at these new guys. Start Fukuisaurus. I mean the Fukuisaurus hybrid, which I'm not going to be getting, even though it is pretty good. Oh yeah, it's your typical Hadrosaur animation, but it's covered in fuzz. I'm actually really sad I won't be able to unlock you, because I just do not care. Well, okay, yeah, I just do not care about you. I don't care about wasting time grinding DNA on a Struthiomimus, because Struthiomimus is not good. And even if it does make Fukuimimus, that's not enough motivation to, like, waste set feeds and interacts on Struthiomimus when it could be used on something like, stuff I actually care about. Now, you're the one I'm most excited about, especially now that I think about it. You are a combination of Spinosaurus, Albertosaurus, Utahraptor, and Caprosuchus. And I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but those are just some of my favorite animals. Some of my favorite prehistoric animals. And they're all fused into one creature. And I'm honestly super excited for that. Hang on, how do you look compared to... You've got the horns of the Albertosaurus, or at least the ridges, but how do you look compared to this dude? Are you the same thing? Just... Actually, do you even have any Utah Raptor ancestry in you? I don't know. Yeah, so once I unlock Dio and once I level up Dio to the right level, you're the first thing I'm going to try to unlock, because your abilities, and I'm honestly not sure if your stats are good enough, because you have some good abilities. They're just not the things I look for. They're not the kind of abilities that I desire on my team, because Scorpius Rex already fills the role as shield-breaking bleeder. I already have plenty of shield breakers. I have, Scorpius Rex is really my only bleeder, if I think about it. So having another one would be nice. But really, it's another Resilient I need. Because I have 2 Resilients, and both of them are at the tippy top and have been, they're in the crosshairs for nerfing. So yeah, you're probably what I definitely look for. Because you don't seem that... I say you don't seem that hard, but you're probably really hard. I'm probably going to run out of Albertosaurus and Caprosuchus, sorry. But I still want you. I really want to get you. So I'm going to list you as desired. Or, level up. And then Ankyloslugs. This is the other one I was excited about. Ooh, because I was mostly excited to see how they would take... It's more like I just want to see what it looks like. And I've seen... Oh, look at that insane tail! And you glow? That's you... Okay, hang on. I really want to zoom in and take a look at you. This is why I want to unlock you. The bear I was not interested in, because it's already a bear with antlers fused with another deer with armor and antlers to just make it basically just get a bear with armor. You could have just fused it with a tortoise and got the exact same thing. It wouldn't have mattered. But this thing... Sure, it does have 2 ankylosaurs, but Dio is already so different from other ankylosaurs, because he's mostly a Tajunk... he's... Let me just click on Dio for a second. Go to Raja Ankylosaurus. You already take... Wow, you squat! I did not realize that. You already take the Rajasaurus and Ankylosaurus and fuse them perfectly together. And then you add Tajungasaurus DNA, and you become even crazier. I guess it's a little harder to see. You have the face. You still have the facial features that were part of the Rajankylosaurus. So you keep that part of your ancestry, so you're a good fusion of the 3. And then, fuse with Ankyloslugs, you can't, I think really the Stygimoloch is what got the short end of the stick here, because you can't really see his face. You can't really see the Stygimoloch head unless it got transferred to his nose. Holy smokes. That's a big nose. But it does look like it's the Ankylosaurus body with the head of the Dio Raja and the insane... It just goes spikes beyond belief. I love it. You're also on my list. And then there's you, the Trudoboa, which does unfortunately I'm not going to try and unlock you, because even though I really like your abilities and I really do like the idea that whoa, why do you have feathers? The Troodon doesn't even have feathers. But I'm not going to get you because I definitely 100% do not have enough Troodon DNA. And even, I keep forgetting how adorable you look. Absolutely adorable. But unfortunately, I'm not going to try and get Trudoboa until, much later on. Maybe after I've, leveled up Ankyloslugs and Albertospinos. Because, well, again, same reason as I don't want to farm Struthiomimus, because I don't want to waste time putting Interacts on this thing. Also, I feel like I don't have enough snake DNA. I do have enough snake DNA, but not enough. And these things aren't really that easy to dart. They spawn at dawn and dusk, and I'll admit it's a lot more common during the winter, when dawn and dusk last a lot longer and come out sooner in the day. But it's these things aren't easy to dart, so I'm not really too fond about harvesting you either. So really, yeah, these are the 2 that I'm most interested in. I can't get either of them, because I do not have enough coin. So, let us go hop right into bat. Oh, wow, just right off the bat. Facing off against the 3... You're not a part of Camp Cretaceous, but whatever, you're Bumpy's hybrid, so I guess you can... you count. So what do I want to use? Unfortunately, I don't have any new creatures to use. But you know what? I have Androtops, so I might as well let's just get some in some. Should I just throw in my Indominus Rex and then? Oh, but then there's you. Whatever. Let's just throw in whatever I want. Actually, let's give Dio a shot. Oh my gosh, the lag is unbearable right now. What the heck? Yeah, okay. Can I click battle and can we actually get to a battle? This video is not going to be too long because I don't really have anything new to show off. The next video will probably when I unlock Alberta Spinos. I'm working for Bumpy Lux, but not gonna lie, my chances of getting, I'm most likely going to end up getting the other one first, like Alberta Spinos first. Like I'm saving up my coin to level up Dio, but then just wait. It's gonna be like I'm gonna do all that. And then I'm gonna level it up. I'm gonna keep fusing, but it's not gonna be enough. Okay, now I shall decelerating rampage. There we go, it's dead. You did good. And in comes Orion. Yes, go for your dodge. Unfortunately, there's nothing to dodge against, so that was pointless. But we are up against the Scorpius Rex. And you have Fierce Strike and... Okay, yeah. Huh, he did not go for, what is he going for? Fierce Strike? Okay. Oh, good thing I didn't go for my invincibility. And this'll kill it, because no matter what he does, he's dead. Even if you do go for your camouflage. I'm immune to distractions, and I bypass your, cloak and dodge. I mean, dodge. You don't have a cloak. And all that's left is this ugly bugger. They could have at least made it yellow to match the one in the show. But no, they gave it this ugly green. No, I'll stop. I've complained endlessly about Parasaurolophus Lux in the past. Specifically this one. I don't know what the one in Jurassic World, the game, looks like. But I think that one's constantly glowing, so at least that one has a leg up on this one. Even though I do like the fact that it does glow depending on where you find it. And that's 10,000 more coin. And I just need like 4,000? No, 3,000 more. Oh, come on! That was such a pathetic amount of Carnotaurs, but I guess Spinosaurus is going to be useful now. At least give me some Bumpy. No, that's not Bumpy. Ah, well, I guess that's useful too. Oh, but I got robbed from that incubator. Wow, that was terrible. I think Orion is suffering from this update the most because I was saving up the coins to level him up to max him out. And I was very close to doing so. But then the patch notes came out and I'm like, "Oh, there's a new Apex that I'm actually interested in." And then I spent all the coins on Dio. And now the poor bugger is like, the poor guy, my poor Kentucky Fried Chicken. He's gonna be like this for a long time because I'm gonna be using up all my coin on Albertus. Like, once Dio's done, then I'm gonna be using up my coin on Albertosaurus and where is he? Well, yeah, Albertosaurus and this dude. So that's poor Orion. Oh, and poor my vocal cords are also in a lot of pain. Anyway, let's see. Speed stat. Let's just throw in Orion. Because even though you're not level 30, you are my most useful dinosaur for, like... Well, you and Indominus, really. I use both of you. Orion deals more damage, but Indominus has that impact rampage bonus. So he technically deals more damage. But Orion deals enough damage so that he can kill in just 2 bites. Also, I wonder why his icon... Crafty Strike. I don't know why I've never mentioned this. His icon of Crafty Strike is a foot. So, it's just weird. And this thing is only for Orion. Why not make it Orion's beak? Unless they somehow plan to use Crafty Strike for other dinosaurs. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I do love that Orion does have his own special ability. And it's just his foot. Can you imagine if they gave him a unique animation where he just walks up and kicks someone? Like a chicken? Do chickens walk up to people and kick people? I know geese will probably do something like that. No, they don't kick, they bite. They use their teeth. And there's some speed. Oh, there's a Dracorex. Let me dart that. Were there any other new features? There was something to do with alliances and leveling? Actually, let me check the patch notes, because they're right here. Oh, that's right. They added new rewards, right? So let's see what rewards they've added here. If they've added any at all, that is. And why is... Okay, here we go. The screen's not too loud. I don't see anything new yet. Now, they said it's for the lower arenas. Oh, wait. Oh, they flat out changed it. Oh. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for. I think they actually removed dinosaurs. I was under the impression they would actually add dinosaurs here, but they didn't. Oh, so you're no longer event exclusive. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, we can get Spinos now. Let me see what's useful here. Let me see actually. These upper arenas are all the same. I remember that lineup. That's the same. You used to... No, you're available on Sundays. These are all the same. These are all the same. That's also the same. Okay, so Utah Raptor. So that's good, because I need Utah Raptor now. Well, they're pretty common already, so it's not... Unless, of course, the update comes out and suddenly Utah Raptors are a lot harder to come by, because, ooh, new hybrid and stuff. The Eagle, that's different. Marsupial Lion, weren't you always here before, though? Pretty sure you were. Not too impressed with this. I was under the impression they would add stuff, but it looks like they've just replaced stuff, which is not... And they even removed some stuff, so now I don't even know where certain creatures are. Specific zones all the time, and all arenas. Okay, so actually... Yeah, that actually motivates me to do more battles. Because there's a chance I can get Rajasaurus. And I need lots of Rajasaurus. But Stygimoloch used to be... Oh no, did they remove the Stygimoloch? No! But that's one of the other reasons I kept doing these. No, he's gone! Ah, that's annoying. Okay, give me all that. Sure, okay, none of that's useful. Now, what's this? Are they saying I have something else to collect? No, I collected that already. What the heck are you talking about, game? They still haven't fixed that bug. They said, we're gonna fix it, but we actually won't fix it because it's not really that big a deal. It's not killing anyone, so we don't care. Okay, Orion, go again. And go kill some Dilophosaurus and then do whatever. But anyway, guys, really, that's it. It's just some new creatures, some more small stuff. Really, I can imagine people wouldn't be too impressed with this update, because the last few updates, everyone's complaints were all they did was add dinosaurs, but they didn't do anything to fix the game or add any game new features, no nothing, just new dinosaurs. And then those dinosaurs didn't even work properly, which just made it... Like, I'm okay with them adding new dinosaurs, but if the dinosaurs don't work the way they intended... I say new dinosaurs, but last update there was only one new dinosaur. Everything else was a bear or deer. Actually, it was 3 bears and 1 deer. And then those weren't even available when the update came out. This one, it's mostly Fukuisaurus, which is a... only some people can get it right off the bat, and it'll be thrown in sanctuaries. It's probably already... I'm in a really good alliance, so someone's already probably found the Fukuisaurus and is going to be putting it in the alliance. And that's how I'm going to be obtaining it, unless for some reason it's already spawning in my area and I just don't know it yet. Other than what else is new? Other than that, it's like one hybrid that cannot be accessed until you have the Fukuisaurus or the Struthiomimus, which is already a pain to grind for. Then there's Alberto Spinos, which honestly isn't that bad because there's been plenty of Albertosaurus events, so that's not too hard to obtain. And then Spinotosuchus, everything needed for that has been in the game since the very beginning, and I do mean the very... Utah Raptor, Spinosaurus, and Caprosuchus are some of the oldest creatures in this game. So there's really no excuse for like not having enough DNA, unless it's like you've just been donating and you haven't been darting the Spinosauruses, which I have been I've seen enough Spinosauruses where I don't dart them all, but I do dart them because I was like, hey, they have Spinoconstrictor, and I have more than enough Utah Raptor, and they only have part of the Epic Hybrid, and that Epic Hybrid just feeds to the Legendary, so honestly, I think it's not that bad. I feel like getting Spinotosuchus DNA is not going to be, like, an atrocious grind. It's really, I think Albertosaurus is going to be the one that runs out, because it is an event exclusive, and it's been in the game for a long time, so I can't really say it's going to be too hard. Trudeau, on the other hand, because that one's mainly epics. It's 2 epics combined. It's like, You need 200 Majundaboa DNA and 200 Troodon DNA. So that's like, holy smokes, that's a lot of DNA. And a lot of grinding for Troodon and possibly Titanoboa Gen 2. Because Titanoboa was just a pain to dart. So I imagine that one would be the second hardest to get. And the third, would it be? Yeah, it would be. No, the first hardest would be, the first hardest is Fukuisaurus. The second hardest would be Ankyloslux. Actually, wouldn't Ankyloslux be harder? Because it's like Dio. Dio's also been in the game since, like, the beginning for a long time. So it doesn't feel like it's that out of reach. And then Bumpy's been in the game long enough that people have been grinding her DNA, although albeit not that much because people don't care about Bumpy as much because she didn't have a hybrid until the last update. So I am glad they actually gave us time to grind Bumpy DNA before just dropping her Apex out of the blue. And then I'm just, that's pretty much it. I'm just making up excuses to just keep on chatting. So, thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode when I finally get Alberto Spinus. Unless, for some miracle, I actually obtain Bumpy Moloch. I mean, sorry, Bumpy Lux. Already, wow, I'm actually, that coin was already a huge boost I needed. I'm already, like, just 12,000 away. No, sorry, 22,000, it's still a long way. But I'm closer. I'm getting closer. Okay, see you later, guys. Go watch Spider-Man No Way Home. It's, you're probably gonna cry. I love this alliance. I'm finished recording, and all of a sudden, like, Mystique drops in two new level 20 sanctuaries, and already ingredients necessary. And I'm pretty sure, I guarantee, this spot this spot down here is reserved for the Fukuisaurus when it arrives. And I'm just so happy. Like, look at this. Let's see. There's the Rajasaurus, there's the Stygimoloch, and, if I can get to it, there's Bumpy, which is, actually, I have more Bumpy than I have the other two. So really, I'm going to focus on just grinding from you. So yeah, I just love this alliance. Oh, I just realized, though, Rajasaurus does take a fair amount of, does not include a lot of DNA. Like, if I go here, you give 7 and 8, right? No, 7, 7, 5. What about Bumpy? What about you? You give 7. You give... Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. You give the right amount. What about Troodons? Do Troodons offer a lot? Oh, wow. Troodons are actually give more DNA than the other. So maybe it would be more worth it. I would say, really, for me, though, it's still... Trudoboa is not, like, the one I'm going to go for because I want to go for Bumpy Moloch. And I have the creature. I now have all the ingredients necessary. So thanks, Alliance. Finally, Bumpy's in one of these sanctuaries, so now I can grind her without having to leave and go to... It's a complicated process. Anyway, happy stuff. I can grind. It's not gonna... It doesn't feel too impossible, especially knowing that Rajasaurus only needs 50 DNA. So that's another reason why I don't want to do Trudoboa, because just the feeling of grinding 200 DNA from an epic in a sanctuary, because they don't spawn in the wild too often. So everything you grind from this DNA is precious. And by the time you finally get 200, you only get 10 DNA, and it's just heartbreaking. At least with Rajasaurus, it's only an epic. I mean, a legendary. So when you get 10, then you're like, hey, I'm 40 away from a fuse. Actually, no, I'm like 200. No, I am 40 away from a fuse, because it's like, I need to fuse that for Dio. And then the Dio gets the 10. It's just less painful to farm Rajasaurus and get a 10 than it is to farm, like, you and then get a 10. It's just painful when that happens. Sorry for making this a little longer, but they just dropped the stats for these guys. Let's see them. Great. I'm not sure if these are the finalized ones, but okay. Oh, it's all right there. No, it's not. No, it's not. Kevin, what do you want? You want to come out? No, he's going to run around for a bit. Oh, right. Pen. Almost forgot the pen. I'm feeling a little more awake now, so I should be more attentive, unless Kevin starts doing stuff, which he is. One moment. Alright, now Kevin is out and about. And now he's running around to remind me that I am happy, even though Spider-Man is sad. I shouldn't say anything more. That's already spoiler enough. It's been a while since we've had a dinosaur with just 5% crit chance. Huh. Anyway, average stats for a Hadrosaur anyway. Actually, you're pretty fast for a Hadrosaur. And you're pretty healthy. So that's good. Go away. Crit immunity. Pathetic, though. Deceleration immunity, which is nice. I don't even think you have deceleration abilities, though, so it doesn't matter. And distraction resistances, even though I think you cleanse. Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, that's... Honestly, if I'm being honest, the distraction is once again... What is with Ludia and just giving pointless distraction resistances to creatures who already cleanse all the distractions? I mean, I get it. It's for the hybrid. This thing probably has the distraction resistance now. But this thing's distracted immunity! What's the point? Oh, forget it. I've asked this question so many times, and it leads to nothing. Huh. Stun resistant? What is Truthia Mimus's abilities again? Stun immunity, swap resistant, and pretty much the exact same things, except deceleration. And because of that deceleration, missing deceleration, this thing loses out on both of those. Wow, okay. But it does gain everything else good. At least it's immune to distractions, and it has okay damage. Good. Whoa, these are actually some really good stats. And we already know its abilities, but so that's really enough. That's really enough to tell me, yeah, that's pretty solid. This is a solid creature. You actually make me almost want to grind Struthia Mimus. Almost, but not really. I also love your description. What is it? Means Fukui Mimic, a fitting name for this hatchling. Mostly gray-blue as hatchlings. The brilliant yellow coloration of the Fukui Mimus develop as they mature. Now I understand what they mean by the yellow. That's so cool looking. Back. Okay, now let's look at Trudaboa. Your stats. Oh, unfortunately, you have weaker health. What's your health again? Actually, honestly, that's a plus up from both of these guys, because both of these guys have terrible health. You have terrible health, you have minor health. Damage, you both have really low damage as well. So that's the higher. You have like what? I know you have like 1,000, right? If I can just click on you. You only have like, yeah, you only have like 1,000. And I know this guy's got like 1,200. Why can't I click? Yeah, 1,200. So you got the better stats. And the speed's been a nice in-between and a good crit chance. Distraction immunity, though. So that's useful. Okay, glad to see we have some dinosaurs. Sorry, snake animals with distraction immunity. That's something that's missing from Hydroboa. It's immune to distractions. It's also immune to bleed, which is really good, actually. Not immune to crit chance, but it's 10%, so whatever. Good deceleration resistance, good stun resistance, and good taunt. No swap immunity, but this thing... Okay, what are your abilities? You, actually, yeah. Honestly, yeah, that's good. But now, the real break moments. The ones I'm really interested in. Alberto Spinos, what's your health? Ah, no, it's terrible health. That's terrible for what we need for this thing. Oh, no, I'm sorry, but that's not good. That's not a good one. Because the thing... Okay, so resistances are pretty okay. Speed is nice. Health damage is pathetic. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Alberto Spinels. Literally, the only reason I'm going to unlock you now is just because I want to take... I just really like you. You're my spirit animal, and I want to take pictures with you. But, your health. The problem is, you'll swap in, cause some bleed, and then you'll get one hit off. You'll only get to use this ability before you die, because everything else has a delay. So it's like, oh, it's such a shame. I was so looking forward to... I was kind of... Actually, no, I was expecting that. But that is really pathetic. Because, come on. Albertosaurus, how much damage does that thing do? So much damage. And it has a lot of health. And crit chance, too. And the fact that it gets it gets completely butchered just because Spinotosuchus has pathetic abilities, that's just lame. The only thing it benefited was speed. Ah, that sucks. Okay, final one, Ankylos Lux. Oh wow, what? 35? But you don't even have 40. You only have 30. What? Okay. Oh, and just... It's immune to... Wait. Don't you cleanse? Cleanses distractions. Cleanses distractions. That does not cleanse distractions. I also like how they changed it to alert, shield, strike. I wish they alerted us. They would tell us that sooner so that I would stop moaning about that for a long time, but whatever. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. So distraction does have a purpose. No stun, but you know what? Considering this thing can counterattack, that's fair. So, yeah. Honestly, now I really want this thing. I would honestly take you over Testacarnimus. Yeah, your speed, I don't care about the speed because you have good health, not good damage, but how much damage do you do? Like, also that much? Oh, you do less damage. And you deal, also, actually, you have less damage than both of them. But whatever, it's fine, because you have a counterattack and you have some really good abilities, so it's fine. So yeah. Okay, let's see. So in other words, no going. In other words, worth it, worth it, worth it, not worth it, unfortunately, and worth it. So really, just one lackluster creature. But again, that's only if the abilities work on these guys, because these guys have new abilities. And I know you're gonna be Fukui Mimus and Fukui Source are gonna be useful for taking down flocks because they have group attacks. You specifically are gonna be used for the bane of Archaeopteryx existence, because you can go for shelter, get a speed up, basically become faster than them, and then go for group resilient impact and then murder them. Especially when you're going for persistent counter, you'll gain some damage in return. So honestly, yeah, Fukui Source. Okay, guys, for real this time. Video's over. Go home. Bye.